This is what remains of a police station in the southeastern town of Bonua, as opposition supporters clash with security forces. It's the latest in a series of demonstrations taking place across Ivory Coast for a third consecutive day. The protests threaten to plunge the country, once an island of stability, into its biggest political crisis since the Civil War of 2010. The contention is a declaration by President Alassane Ouattara to run again.
We are protesting for the President Ouattara to go because the Constitution has been violated, and we don't want to accept a third term. We call on the entire population of Ivory Coast to join us in making Ouattara leave.
In a broadcast last week, the President announced his candidacy after his chosen successor, Ahmed suddenly died of a heart attack.
The fear of the country sinking into political and economic crisis has forced me to reconsider my earlier position not to run again. I accept the call by citizens who asked me to stand for president.
The opposition has warned that Ivory Coast cannot afford another bloody crisis.
We invite the President of the Republic to ensure that he can safeguard social peace and stability. To do otherwise would be to open up a Pandora's box that will give rise to uncontrollable excesses.
Former First Lady Simone GBAGBO, whose husband is still stuck in the Netherlands after his acquittal by the International Criminal Court of crimes against humanity, says providing a level playing field for all is the only thing that can stop the country sliding into anarchy.
I call on President Ouattara to make Laurent Gbagbo eligible to run and to free all held for the 2010 post-election violence. He should also facilitate the return of exile of thousands of Ivorians.
With tension building, some residents of the financial capital have started stocking up, fearing for the worst.
We still remember the events of 2010. I'm stocking up on supplies. Now look at the chicken we buy for 2,000 CFA. It's now 3,000 CFA. Even snail. Transport fares have gone up by 30%.
The president's supporters say a change to the constitution in 2016, which also drew violent demonstrations, clears the way for him to run again. Until 2010, Ivory Coast was considered one of Africa's most politically stable countries. Since then, it has seen violent demonstrations and even mutinies by soldiers. With presidential elections set for the end of October, there are fears that these protests could grow and plunge the country deeper into political turmoil. Ahmed, Idris, Al Jazeera.